Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last session we completed the Brazilian Forest questline. We brought peace for the elves, the werewolves were turned back into humans, and everything ended pretty well. Pretty happy with how that turned out. So, the next step for us, I guess, is to return to camp and get on to chatting with everyone. I think is usually how it goes after a big quest sesh. Just grab some of these that I missed. Oh yeah, and selling all the inventory. Do you have anything more to say?
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward to it.
So do I. We have one remaining
You are not religious, yes?
main quest
You
line.
do not believe?
I do, to some extent. It does not govern my life, however. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. You are just a very good person, and it shows. And I thought at first you were religious like some of the revered mothers. But no. I thought about it and I realized that you're not.
I do what I do because I enjoy it. Because I enjoy teaching others, helping them. I do not seek recognition for my works. I do not seek the approval of my peers, nor the approval of a distant god.
That is admirable, doing good for its own sake. Some I knew were not like that. They bragged about what they did, trying to impress others. Oh, Lady Adele, you fed and clothed 20 orphans. How noble. No, it's nothing, Lady Clarabelle. You treated 40 lepers and gave them massages, like a competition with false modesty. Sickening.
Did Lady Clarabelle really give 40 lepers massages?
Who knows? Lady Clarabelle had strange tastes. I wouldn't be surprised if she did that and more.
Oh, I love the fucking party banter, man. It's great. Right. Venture forth. Back home. Back to base camp. Hello, doggo. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. You are the best boy. Zevran, how's it going? You've had a lot to do so far in this playthrough. You've been out constantly, part of the party, part of the team, just getting stuff done. You enjoying life?
What say you?
Any questions?
By all means.
This is new, right? What's your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Ah, yes, I hear that one all the time. Was the woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
What does this have to do with the Dalish?
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
Rip. But how do you feel about the Dalish in general?
I don't feel anything about them. Oh, we heard about them in the city, even deep in Antiva. I even had the notion once to run off and join them. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on. What say you?
Any more?
By all means.
Tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
You certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
The Crows were willing to anger the Circle of Magi?
In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the Crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
After killing her anyhow, I'm guessing?
Yes, but not on purpose, actually.
What?
The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Jesus. Were you upset?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The Circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
So you just lucked into that. Except for the mage.
I suppose, but she was dead. She didn't need to be happy. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
Seems a little cold.
Without a doubt. But a certain coldness is called for, no? You would think that after all my youth and the hardships of my training, such coldness would have come naturally. Alas, not. But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment. Talking about the mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days.
Zevran disapproves all that and he fucking disapproves. Cool, dude.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Here I am. Again, I'm game.
Okay, what is it that Zevran likes? Zevran likes, it's just like ingots and stuff, right? Do we even have any? Do. I don't think it's any of these, is it? What does his journal entry say? Codex, characters. Zevran. It will be at the bottom, right? Finer things in life. A simple bar of refined silver or gold, uncomplicated, is elegantly valuable. Yeah, we don't have any simple bars of refined silver or gold. Shit. Well, guess we're not doing anything with you then.
Thank you so much.
Why are you thanking me? Oh, this is about an Aaron, I assume.
Yes, you led me to an errand. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
It always feels good to get resolution.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding an errand allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart.
Well, I'm glad.
This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude. What's on your mind?
Have you changed your mind about Leliana and me?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you. I think she feels she's truly found her place with you. That after all her wanderings, she's finally home.
Aww. I feel the same way.
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
You wanted the best for both of us.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last.
Alright,
And
we're
for
a
those
bit
of us
depressing.
watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife. What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
Nothing. Okay, so Wynn likes books and stuff. Gotta wait for that thing to disappear, because I don't know if it's... that always seemed to act weirdly if I didn't let it disappear before we handed things over. Fancy Scroll is probably for her.
Oh, marvelous.
Nice. She's in the top bar now. So that's good. Oh, and she's got massive willpower. Very nice, very nice. Leliana.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago.
Sing it for me.
It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Is she actually going to sing it? Pretty sure that's not her voice, but we'll go with it. Pretty sure this is title screen singer voice. But it's very pretty. Sten's going, I fucking hate music. That was great. That was really, really good. What a gorgeous song. I didn't actually expect them to actually sing it. That was really good. Is that win approves thing left over from last time? It is, right?
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
I try. Let's go to bed? Well, if you insist.
You want to... Are you sure?
Don't make me come over and grab you.
I knew you'd come around. Good things come to those who wait, no?
Which one should we go for? Which one should we go for? You have no idea how good... No, it sounds a bit too... up your own arse, doesn't it? Stop talking and just come here.
Ah, pulling rank. You do know how to woo a lady.
I think that was like almost, if not
Hello.
absolutely identical to the Morrigan sex scene. Did they just is there just the one scene and they just replaced the character model? You look smug. What's going on?
I was watching you sleep. Did you know your eyelids flutter when you dream? And you have such pretty eyelashes.
That is the first time I think I've ever heard someone compliment eyelashes. It's not just my lashes that are pretty.
So I hear. I'm so happy.
What do you mean, so you
Listen,
hear? You have
I
full
haven't slept
experience.
so well since I was forced to flee from Orlais. Knowing you will be the first thing I see when I wake gives me no small amount of comfort. I feel safe in your arms. Safe, loved and accepted. This is where I belong. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
I suppose I should get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
What's the hurry?
Come on. Darkspawn await with bated breath for you to put them out of their misery.
And ignore the beautiful woman in my bed? I think not.
What are you... Oh, I see. I suppose the Darkspawn will just have to wait a bit longer.
Round 2, baby! Oh, that's good. That is good.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Right, I think that is it for her then. Is she, like, maxed out on stats? Yeah, basically, that bar is pretty much full. So, I guess there's no point in giving her any gifts. I guess we should save them in case we ever lose affinity with her. Alley boy.
Something on your mind? Of course. Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens. Something on your mind?
Good chat, Alley boy. Right, what do you like? You like statues, right? Pretty sure.
Is that for me?
It is for you.
Really? Wow. Wow.
You're welcome. Do you have anything to say after that? Because I do have a lot of gifts, and I kind of want to get them out my inventory, but then, like, Leliana's maxed, so there's no point giving stuff to her, so...
Something on your mind?
I will give him multiple,
Of course.
if possible. Which it is possible, so yes, let's do that. Stone Warrior Statuette. Oh, wait, I'm on me. Alistair.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
Moderate Constitution. Very nice. Wait for that shit to disappear.
Something on your mind? Of course.
I don't know if he ever gets new dialogue. It seems like a lot of people do, but I don't know if everyone does.
Is that for me?
Wait for the shit to disappear.
Something on your mind? Of course.
No. Do we have anything else? No, we do not. Well, good chats, I guess. Sten.
You are not quite as callow as I thought.
Oh my
That is
god, he's got something to
unexpected.
say? What? What? Sten has something to fucking say? It's a miracle. They said this day would never come. You thought I was callow? I don't even know what
You
callow
sound
means.
surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Hang on, it's Google time. To the Google mobile. Probably should know that word, but I do not. Callow. Inexperienced and immature. Fuck you, Sten. Why did I let you out of that cage again? So will you tell me now why you were caged? I mean, we know why he was caged. We just don't know his fucking reasons for it. He likes it when you fucking bite back, right? Why did I let you out of that cage again?
I have wondered that myself. It is one of the many things I find puzzling about your behavior.
Do I even know what the other things are? Do I even want to know what the other things are?
No, let's leave this discussion polite.
So will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean by a weak mind?
That is complicated. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
This is the most he's ever said. Sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did they know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
Did you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
What? You could get another fucking sword? I'm sorry, the fucking big reason? The thing that was supposed to make you, like, justified for killing a bunch of innocents, including kids, was that you lost your fucking sword?
Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arashok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Right, so that sucks, but that doesn't mean you just kill a whole bunch of innocents, including kids. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. He is awful. Can you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the... Oh god, his personal quest is going to be go and find his fucking sword, isn't it? And then it's going to be, oh wow, we found it. Huh. Guess we could have just looked for it, and I didn't need to kill all those innocent people. Wow, that's a shame. That all these people lost their lives because I'm a fucking moron. Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Callanhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
God damn. Sten is the worst. He was sent with a small group of Qunari soldiers to investigate the Blight and report back. Outside Lothering, they were ambushed by Darkspawn. They fought off the attack, but only Sten survived. Farmers found him dying and took him in. They literally saved his life. Jesus Christ. But when he awoke alone and unarmed, he panicked and killed the entire family. Realizing he had sacrificed his honor, he waited for the villagers to come and surrendered, expecting death. Sten has an eye for paintings, yeah. Man, I should have left him in that cage. Fuck me. Jesus.
You called. I am hardly surprised.
Did you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't the Qunari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
Not necessarily. He might be happier.
Happiness is fragile. Nothing can be built upon it that will last. Only duty endures.
Well, that's just wrong. You don't think happiness is important?
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Is there anything you do like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Qunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shall we move on?
You sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Zevran. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
You left out rotting garbage.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
I want to discuss something.
Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Sten approves plus 15. I don't approve of Sten. My approval rating of Sten has gone down negative 15. Actually, it's gone down like negative 100. Been waiting for him to fucking tell me what his I presumed good reason for killing a bunch of people was. And it turns out it's literally no good reason at all.
You called. As you wish.
Should have kept his mouth shut, it turns out. You like paintings. Did we have any more paintings? No. Oh, painted skyball, I guess?
You have my thanks.
Oh. I only gave him plus 2. So I guess that wasn't for him. I assumed paint would be a thing that he liked, but I guess not. Shale. Shale.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That's a good thing coming from you, right? That's super. Thanks, Shale.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
Well, I am a mage.
Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Yeah, I'll keep it to myself.
Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Shale approves plus 6. Very nice, very nice.
It speaks.
It does. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do. On then.
Okay, Shale. What does Shale like again? Shale likes, what was that again? Whiskey. What does Shale like? That's chantry stuff. Oh, I guess these would be for Zevran, huh? I don't think we have anything for Shale, right? Oh, it doesn't say. Fuck. Is there anything that I think might be good for Shale? I don't think so. She's not gonna like any of this shit. She's not gonna like... Yeah, no. No good, no good. But I can give Doggo the bones. Oh wait, Doggo's already maxed. I think Doggo's automatically maxed. But I guess we give them anyway. Sure. You're welcome, buddy. Zevran, here are some gloves for you.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
They're Dalish gloves, like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
Nice. Right, that's everything with you. Morrigan. Personnel.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
So we are still, like, able to... I just, like... Are you just allowed to romance two people at once? Is that just how it works? Like, if I click this, is she gonna bring up the fact that I just slept with Leliana? Like, Leliana didn't bring up the fact that I've already been with Morrigan.
Perhaps? Shall I consult my capricious nature and divine an answer for you?
Could you? Too kind of you.
I am to be indulged. How exciting. Let me think. Very well. It shall be as you wish. Voracious as your appetite.
It's just gonna let it happen.
be.
Okay, sure. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. I love them both. Ah, it doesn't play the full thing again, right? What is Morrigan's stats at? She's doing pretty well. She likes necklaces and jewelry and shit, right? Silver medallion, is that something you are into?
A fine gift.
Sure
You
is.
have my thanks.
Anything new to say once that disappears?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Nope. We've got 3 golden rope necklaces.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
She likes it.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Imagine just fucking handing over a necklace and they're like, oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate this kind, thoughtful gift. And then you pull out a duplicate of the same necklace, hand it over, and she's like, Well, I guess you're trying to be nice, so thank you. And then you pull out a third one. Fuck off. New ability, Inspired Minor Magic. Morrigan approves, plus 18. Big money bowling.
I notice that you are spending a great deal of time with that girl, the bard.
I assume you mean Leliana. Oh no. Uh-oh. It was an affinity thing? I had to get her affinity up high enough? Oh no.
Oh, I'm not opposed to the girl. She seems agreeable enough for the sort of man who likes that sort of thing. My point is that you and I have shared a bed together. It seems hardly fitting to have you doting upon that girl at the very same time, does it?
I mean... Perhaps she could join us? I don't know. I don't know if Morrigan's going to be down for that. But, on the off chance that she is...
Is that so? Perhaps you should make that suggestion to Leliana. I imagine that her reception will be as chilly as mine. The crux of the matter is this. I do not share. If you wish to pursue that girl, that means you do not wish to pursue me. 'Tis all the same to me. I will not be where I am not valued. I simply wish to know where I stand.
Fuck. Oh no. Are you forcing me to choose?
I am, in fact. Her or me. It cannot be that difficult.
Shit. Oh, fuck. God. I don't know, man. I really like them both. This is where people who do multiple playthroughs have it good, because you can just do both over multiple playthroughs. But for me, who generally only plays things once, especially massive, long, like 60, 70 hour games like this, who knows how long this is going to end up being, but yeah, I don't play these again, so it's my one-time thing. Who do I want to romance? Who do I want to firm up? I mean, I'm already, like, firmed up with Leliana, but, like, from a content perspective, like, I don't know if there's... Would I have got that singing scene with Leliana if I wasn't in a relationship with her? I have no idea. Was that a special thing because we're together? In which case, because that's already happened, then should I now do Morrigan so that I get unique content from that? Or what? I don't know. And, like, from just who I like more, I just really, really do like both of them. I think they're both great. Oh, I don't know. Fuck. Oh, which is it gonna be? It's actually, I'm stalling because I don't know. I don't know who to choose. I'm really hard stalling. I assume that if I say I want you, no question, then the next time I talk to Leliana, she's going to be like, you fuck. You rat fuck. Oh, shit. I do really like them both, but if I had to choose, I think the person that is more me is Morrigan. I want you, no question.
Then you need to say that to Leliana. Sooner rather than later. Oh, and before I forget my original thought, I have something for you.
You needed my commitment first?
We are not speaking of commitment. I simply needed to know if there was any point. I do not wish to appear the fool, after all. 'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
Ah, nice. So you would always know where I am?
It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this.
So you're giving it to me purely out of practicality?
I have no desire to see us part company so soon. Not unless we wish to, that is. Do not read more into it than is there. You have supplied me with equipment. Certainly this is not so very different, is it?
What equipment are you talking about? Does it do anything else?
Flemeth used to say that 'twas a link between us, one that I presumed worked both ways. I never tested it, but I doubt she would have lied over such a thing, so it would mean I am linked to you as much as you to I.
So I could find you, if need be?
I do not know. As I said, I never tested it. Perhaps.
How do I know I can trust you?
If you think the ring is laced with a deadly poison or worse, then refuse it. Perhaps 'twas foolish of me to offer it.
No. I'm glad to see you care.
Now you are mocking me. Do you wish the ring or not? I am tempted to simply keep it.
Thank you for the gift.
You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Let's have a look. Where's that? Is that plot items? No. Other. Oh, God, I forgot about the full earthen jug. Right, I was supposed to go back into the thing and do the thing. Right, yeah. I completely forgot about that. We will have to do that. Was it that? No, ring. Morrigan's ring. There we go. It's just +2 willpower. This is a twisted loop of rosewood, the grain of which seems to shift and change from one moment to the next, taking on shapes reminiscent of animals and people. Sure.
I have something for you.
Something else? Is it bigger than a bread box?
'Tis a ring.
Wait,
Now,
what?
before you get any foolish notions, let me explain.
It's just
Flemeth once gave me the ring because I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, it is not given out of sentimentality. I believe you are too important. You are...
Weird. That is very weird. Why did that replay? And did we just... Wait, did we get approval for it the first time? Did it give us double approval? Or... Do we have 2 of the rings? We do. We have 2 of Morrigan's ring now. What? That can't be intended. What happens if I talk to her again? Nothing. Okay, I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Done that. Personal?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time...
That's that. Okay. Wow, that was weird, but sure. Oh, this is going to be an unfortunate conversation with Leliana, isn't it? Fuck. I'm sorry, Leliana. I really do like you.
I see you're still with Morrigan. I thought you said she didn't mean anything to you. What are you playing at? You tell me you like me, that I mean something to you, and you have her on the side? It's not fair to either Morrigan or me. Do you say the same things to her that you say to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're kind of the thing on the side at this point. Not really. She's a different sort of girl.
I suppose you need different girls for different days of the week?
Only
Morrigan
2.
when you want some rough tumbling, Leliana when you need a bedtime story and someone to tell you what a nice boy you are. Just show me some respect. Show us some respect, please.
Damn, I feel bad. You're both wonderful, and I respect you both. I feel like this is gonna go down like a fucking lead balloon.
Wonderful people have their limits too. I care for you, more deeply than I can say, but
Oof, my heart.
I can't watch you going to her all the time.
Oof. Oof. God damn. Oh man, that really hurts. The I care for you more deeply than I can say. I don't want to fucking break her heart, but... Oh, it's gotta be done. That is, oof. Oof! I'm sorry, but I love Morrigan.
I see. That's your choice then. I understand. Excuse me. I have to be alone for a while.
Oof. Oh! Oh! No! Leliana disapproves, -10. Oh god, I'm sorry.
She's a lucky girl, Mom.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! They're just really twisting the knife here. How is she lucky?
She caught your eye. Though looking at her, it is not difficult to see why.
Hey, you're very gorgeous too. You sound almost jealous, like, well, obviously. But I'm curious what she'll say to that.
Jealous? Me? No. Why would I be jealous? I'm happy for you.
Sure you are.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk?
Of course.
I'm sorry I had to end it.
Don't apologize. It is something you felt you needed to do. I cannot question that. And life goes on, yes? I will be all right. Come, let's move on.
Get that 1 point back
I
for
know
the
that
10 we
look.
lost.
You have something on your mind, don't you? Of course. Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep... Which one?
We've heard all these, right? Yeah.
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Alright, Leliana, allow me to simply get the, get your affection back with some Andraste's grace.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. How about a chantry amulet?
Oh, how dear of you.
I know, I'm the best.
I know that look. You have something... Of course.
Alright, cool. Well, she's back up to max. Now, Morrigan, do you have anything to say now that we've properly ended things with Leliana?